Hello! I hope you're having a wonderful day and that it gets even better from now. Just remember that every setback is a step forward if you learn from it. Just make sure that if you fall forward. For the sake of time, today we're going to stay focused and get right to our in-depth 3S refresher by giving you part 2 of the video from Ryan Tierney on his Lean Made Simple channel. If you missed part 1, please check that one out first, so this video adds even more value to your time. We'll pick up on sweeping and how we can reach the full potential of the utilization of the second S of 3S. Here we go. Enjoy.
So because I'm sweeping this, I'm just going to ask the question, what is this? Is it needed? Can we standardize this? Because if somebody took this away, we wouldn't know where it goes back to. What about putting them on could we put like a bolt on through here and hang them up?
Yeah, and I would take that away. It would be
might be a better
shout.
Because it's kind of making it difficult to clean as well. So that's another thing Paul can help us with. I want to make another very important point here, is that it's so important for every lean organization to have a Paul. So Paul's full-time making improvements, making brackets, and supporting the entire team with doing lean improvements, because it's not easy to just go and make a bracket or screw something up. Most people don't find it easy, but the benefit of having an improvement manager, a Paul in your company to support people with improvements is massive. I'm also noticing all these cables. There's a lot of cable management needed here. I actually didn't realize how bad this was going to be until we started. So we've been very open and very honest with what we're doing. We've been doing lean for 10 years and look how many improvements we're finding. And this is what lean is all about. It's a continuous journey, and I think it's important for people who watch the content and watch the videos. It's important for you to know that we're absolutely not perfect. We're on a journey as well. See the way this stuff just sits here, Ben?
Yeah.
I've just noticed this is important as well. So we're drilling here, and some of the drill filings are ending up on this. But then we have painted parts on here, and I can already see like scores.
Good chance of scoring.
Scores in the parts. So this is a quality issue. And again, I wouldn't have known this, or I wouldn't even be thinking like this if I wasn't sweeping the area.
So in this small area here, what I've done is I found multiple improvements. We had drills here that weren't labelled on the top, so 2 drills labelled. The batteries as well weren't colour coded or labelled, so done them. This drill holder was loose, so had I tighten that up. Coming over here then we had spanners that weren't colour coded or labelled as well, and then this screwdriver had colour on it but it hadn't got an area number, so labelled it up as well. Same here, so a lot of improvements here in this one small area. We're going to go on, we actually found the pliers for this area here, so they're back in place, and these couple of tools that were here are colour coded, but we need to label them and get them a magnet in place. What I'm going to do next is, these here were found just sitting in this block, so we're going to take them off there and we're going to put them closer to where they're used, and we're going to hang them on this trolley here. I'm going to go to the improvement trolley, get the bits that I need, the tools, and get it hung on. We will label in behind these as well, so when you take this away, we'll know exactly what template goes back on which hanger. So I just noticed in this area here, we don't actually have matting down to stand on. And you can see the floor here now where it's all wore around, where Ben's been standing, and you can see the cable on the floor as well. So the matting going over the top of that takes away that trip hazard as well. So we'll get the matting, we'll get it put down here in place as well. So that's the matting down now, and it actually does away with the trip hazard of the lid going across here to the pedals. And it's a real good job. It's far easier to stand on than a concrete floor. We noticed this bit of timber on here. This bit of timber was on here, I think to maybe stop green boxes sliding back. It's no longer in use, so we're going to take it out. So that's that taken away now. A lot of cables. They're rolled up here, a lot of air pipes, so everything's kind of, it's all congested in this one area. So we're going to tidy that there up a bit.
The amount of improvements we're finding already is just incredible, and it's all down to still sort and sweep. We still haven't got to standardise. It's just crazy how much stuff in one work area that we didn't need. Not everybody is going to buy into this from day one, and I get that and I understand that, because our team didn't buy into it on day one. And what I always say is to go really slow, really considered, but be persistent, and to lead by example. I'm 3Sing every day. You can see my hands are dirty. I'm on the shop floor, I'm on the Gemba, I'm working with our people. And when somebody in leadership, in a leadership position, has that passion for 3S and that passion for lean, it can't not work. So if you're struggling to implement lean in your organization, I would go back a few steps and ask, are the leaders really into this? Are they supporting what we're doing? You can't implement a lean culture by sitting in the office. So I love spending improvement time getting stuck in. When everybody sees that I'm willing to get down on my hands and knees and clean our factory, well then there's no reason that anybody else can't do it. So we just noticed this cable kind of lying on the ground, so we're going to cable tie it to the bottom of the workbench. So we're going to tidy this up next to get it off the workbench. I really want people to get this because I'm so passionate about this. When you're physically cleaning, you're noticing a loose cable. You're noticing a tool that isn't labelled. You're noticing an oil leak on a machine. But if we weren't cleaning to inspect, these things are passing us by. If you 3S every day, you will transform your organization, full stop.
Wow, there is so much opportunity waiting around every corner. We'll sign out with these quick words of wisdom. Perfection rarely arrives on the first attempt, but persistence is the quiet architect that shapes it. Keep showing up, refining, and reaching. Eventually, excellence reveals itself, and you find yourself keeping pace with the highest standards. You'll make it. This video is proof that anything is possible. Today we have a lucky winner from the 3S prize pot who'll receive 350 NOT coins. And that person is Brian Davis. Congratulations! Thanks for watching, and you all have a wonderful day.